Good morning, boys and girls and staff. Shire Fires for the last week went out to, get my sheets here, Marin Dyer, Jonathan Quint, Sebastian Pelletier, Riker Jewell, Willow Harris, Autumn Schools, Amira Miller, Brinley Lapointe, Kennedy Bouvier, Chelsea Kofsky, and Bentley Seroy, Jake Perfect, Landon Winslow, and Selena Sewell. So congratulations to those kiddos. We'll have a new batch of nominations this coming Friday. Happenings for this week. Well, boys and girls, believe it or not, I know it's probably kind of shocking, but this year is flying by and we're already 1/3 of the way through the school year. We're just wrapping up our first trimester, which means that grades were closing out last week, which means that we are preparing for report cards to be finalized, printed off, and sent home with you on Friday, as we anticipate parent-teacher conferences coming up, where your parents, guardians, and adults at home will be talking to your teachers, not this week, but next week. We have conferences Monday night and Tuesday morning of next week, which means that you only have one day of school next week on Monday. You have a full day of school on Monday. Again, conferences will happen from 3 to 6 Monday night, and then Tuesday in the morning from 8 to 11:30. And then we have Thanksgiving break, and we come back on November 29th, which is a Monday. So, speaking of report cards and conferences and grades closing, I kind of wanted to reach out to you and stress the importance of you, all of you out there, students, to getting your work done. I know that it is a challenge, especially if you're a close contact, either here at school or you become a close contact outside of school and you have no choice but to quarantine at home. It is very important that you guys take the responsibility to do your work at home. Even though you're not here at school, your teachers are still supplying your education and your work for things and activities and things uploaded in Google Classroom and directions sent to you in email to you at your house while you're quarantining. Just because you're quarantining doesn't mean it's kind of like a little mini vacation. You're still responsible for your schoolwork. Your teachers are responsible for your education, which that's what they're doing, except it's a team effort and you have to fulfill your half of the responsibility of completing what your teachers are giving you. That all counts towards your grades. Even though you may be out for days in a quarantine, that is actually still counting for your grades in your grade book, which obviously affects your grades on your report card and your learning. And I'm sure if you have not been doing that, that will be discussed in parent-teacher conferences with your parents or your guardians, adults at home, with your teachers here at school. So please keep that in mind. I know some of you guys are doing a really good job about taking the responsibility to do that at home while you're out. And I know your parents are supporting you in that. But in actuality, it's not really any different than what you would be doing here. You use Google Classroom and all of that here at school. And a lot of the links and things that they want you to do is things that you use every day here at school. So, but it's your responsibility at home to be able to participate and complete what your teachers are taking the time to assign and plan for you. Last note, I kind of want to give you a heads up. A week from today is the 22nd. Remember, that's the only day of school that you'll have next week because of conferences and Thanksgiving break. We are going to have 2 principals in the building for that day. Mr. Drake Linz is going to be on duty as principal for the day with me on that Monday, the 22nd. So you'll see him out and about in the building with me. outside. I'm going to plan some principal activities for him to do. And again, he earned this by being the highest money sales with our fall fundraiser. So I know that Drake is looking forward to that. I am looking forward to working with Mr. Linz that day. So that will be something that we are all going to enjoy, and proud of Drake and being able to take advantage of that and earning that. So that's good news. Also this week I'm going to work on, I know with Shire Fires, I've mentioned about everybody who gets nominated, their name goes in a drawing, and I haven't decided what the big prize is going to be at the end of the year, that we draw one name out of our Shire Fire bucket in order to win. So I put that on my list of things to do this week. So hopefully I can announce that maybe in our next Monday morning video. So stay tuned to that. Continue to do some hard work. Trimester 2 is starting this week, which means we have a new rotation for art. 5th grade will begin their art this Friday. Your teachers will share your art schedule with you, so have fun with that. 3rd grade, you will be on board with art on during our last trimester. So make good choices this week, boys and girls. Have a great week. And I'm sure if you're making good choices, you're going to reap the benefits of it, because good choices come with good consequences. So remember that. I will see you out and about. Have a great week.